Somebody better tell him I'm not lying. Somebody better tell him I'm not lying. Somebody better tell him I'm not. Man, I sing it all the time, but every time the song go off, I can't keep up with the word. Somebody tell me why they hating on me. Somebody tell me why they hating on me. Yeah. Shout out to Lucy, whatever his name is. This is the reason why I don't buy soda from the. You give the job a chance. It left a nasty taste in my mouth. Disgusting. This is what I was talking about. I did a video on my break. In the first few minutes of the video, it was working. It was an 18-minute long video. So the first few minutes, it was working. Then after that, it was just no volume. It was just mute. I was tight. I was watching my shit back, and I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta check all my break videos and see if it happens all the time around there. You feel me? This nigga just, faggot ass nigga. He just ran out the car and in my path, he just, I seen that nigga. He just literally just ran out the car real fast just to cough mad hard. Like, damn, nigga. Like, just to do that, like, intentionally. Some white guy, two white guys over there. I guess they mad about the whole thing that I said about the pigmentation thing. Some people think because they white that they're smarter than you. And I'm like, no, that's not the case. That's not true. Not all of them is smart. Film. They give us the perception of that. Of course, you see it on TV, the advertisement, and everything else like that. It is hard being white. I understand that. Trust me, I understand. Because it's like you have been paying perfection. You feel me? The perfection has been given to you in that skin complexion. So there is a lot of pressure on you to look up to par. You feel me? People don't want to be associated with white trash. No, that's the opposite of white excellence. That's why there's a difference. You know, the two again. You know what I mean? So there's so much pressure on it. It's like you gotta be smart. You gotta have glasses on. You know what I mean? You gotta look apart. And some of these niggas just can't keep up with that scenario that they show on TV. They just can't, my nigga. You feel me? Not everybody's like that. And some of them actually showed the regular side of them. You feel me? And all that fake shit. They try to be nice, but some of them just don't have it in them. Some of them niggas is assholes, some of them are racist, and they just want to be that. And they have to fight that struggle. Everybody think they are suffering. From the average white American, it's not just, when I say white, I'm talking about people who have that complexion and use it as a weapon. You feel me? So yes, they're suffering. They're going through it too. Man. You know what I mean? That's all I've always said. Yeah, it's hard being white, my nigga. Imagine living up to all them things that they said they are. Feel me? Now, like, imagine that, my nigga. Things that haven't been said, but still has been granted to them. Because it's like, you know, movies, everything, praiseworthy and everything else. Like, leadership. It's like, you know, sometimes it's hard. I understand. But at the same time, I know what is going on the groundwork and everything else. And not all of them is like that. You feel me? Some of them are bright, of course. Some of them are definitely not. It kills the perception of it. You be like, yo, what the fuck? This nigga right here. But then the nigga want to act like he really, like he trying to play that role. And I'm like, nah, bro. You don't play. It's something that you are. Like, the fuck you doing? Like, you just talking just to talk now. Like, some people just want to sound smart. I'm like, that shit don't even make sense. And people fall for that trick. They be like, oh my God, he's so smart. I'm like, that did not make sense. Like, break it down to what that nigga said. He just used big words, but it just sounds good. Some of that shit just don't make sense. Feel me? It just didn't make sense. I'm sorry. It just don't make sense. When you pay attention to it, it just didn't make. I'm like, yo, y'all gotta just chill. The reason why I came to this topic because earlier today I made a video which I titled Megatron, and remind you, man, nobody subscribes to my YouTube channel or anything else in that shit. So I don't even know how they be hearing it. That's one. So the guy, you see how just the other white guy just came my way and just did the coughing intentionally. Another guy just did this, basically did the same thing, but said everybody has that information to make it seem like, oh, you're not special. Nigga, I don't even know who the fuck. I don't like arguing with people, man. Because my reaction is not, I'm not there yet. You feel me? Just like they be saying in, in what is it, a Potter House? They tell you, I'm not there yet. I'm really not there yet. I am not that holy. I have a quick reaction. I have a very strong reaction. You feel me? My reaction is crazy. I might smack the shit out you if you, like, I swear, I got anger problems. You feel me? So I try to be level-headed in every decision that I make, and I try to ignore a lot. Once we go back and forth and all that shit, I don't know how I'm gonna take it. So I gotta be, I'm still working on myself. It's very important that I do that. Anyway, so he's like, oh, the information is already out there. Everybody got that info. I'm like, yo, I don't give a fuck about what you think about the information. What I'm saying is for my personal channel, I don't even know how you heard about it. I don't have a speaker where I'm broadcasting this shit to y'all. And if I did, why you listening to it? You feel me? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing crazy. Why would you reply in such a way? Then I was like, yo, not every white person. Just because some black nigga says something that seems to be smart doesn't mean that you got to take it personal because you didn't think about it. That's why I said what I said. I'm like, yo, let's just be frank, my nigga. Let's just be frank. For frankly sake. Now all y'all niggas is smart, my nigga. Now all y'all niggas is wise. Now all y'all niggas look good. Just like any other race. You feel me? I know it's a shock to their system. I'm like, yo, it's true. Not everybody, not me. And that's not just white people, Spanish people too. Because they be using their complexion as an advantage. Even the blacker ones, they use Spanish as a complexion, not the complexion that they are. This shit is complicated. Shout out to my Spanish niggas though. It's all love. For real, for real. And shout out to all my white niggas too. It's still all love. I'm just calling out the individuals among y'all who y'all refuse to call out, so I gotta do it. Feel me? I gotta do it. Now I mean, so he was doing that shit. I'm like, yo, you know what? Look at this shit. The garden is getting water right now, so that's what I'm actually paying attention to as I'm walking by. Calm down. It's not even a garden. It's more like a little, whatever it is. We don't know what to call it. You feel me? So everybody use that shit to their own advantage. I'm just saying, look, man, that shit don't mean nothing, bro. We are all capable of discovering or, creating as long as the opportunity presents itself. We've seen what happened when the doors are open for African Americans, when we had our own Negro League. When niggas used to play baseball and shit, once the door opened, guess what? We started breaking every fucking record. You seen the same shit happen to the NBA. Once the door was open, what happened? Shit hasn't been the same ever since. It hasn't been the same ever since. We done blackwashed that shit. You feel me? We also see the same in education. You feel me? Black women are the most, the rapidly growing, the most successful group of people in that school business. You feel me? In the past probably like 20 years, it's been black women who have been successfully graduating. We've seen the same thing with our Nigerian brothers. When they come here, out of all the immigrants, our Nigerian brothers are the most successful immigrants when it comes to education. You feel me? We see these things. Once it's a plain level field, we see that opportunity. We see we see people do well. So it's not just about just because you white, you must be right. Nah, man. That's why I said what I said. I'm like, yo, that shit, it aches me because now you mad because you talking about information. I'm like, yo, why you, out of all the videos I made, why this one? You feel me? Out of all the videos that I've been making, why am I getting so much agitation from this one? Did I even mention any white to do? Well, it's two. I was talking religion straight up. I wasn't even talking race. I was talking Adam and Eve. If that's a race, like I was confused by that reaction. Nigga, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? This is my friendliest video ever. Whew. I had to walk on this side of the street because something is dead on the other side. And sometimes when I'm running, it's not good to breathe all that nasty shit in. Oh my god. You know, these niggas is ridiculous. I don't know how I think somebody be driving them and dropping them off. You feel me? I'm just saying though, you know, once the playing field, let me get back to the topic. Once the playing field is open, everybody's capable of accomplishing something, not just one group of people. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing. Don't take it personal. Don't let it stroke your ego. Don't call it racist. Don't do none of that stuff. You feel me? Don't. I'm just calling A for what I see. Once the playing field is leveled out and they allow equal amount of equal people, you will see that not individuals from same group, the ones with more determination, they're willing to do so are the ones that come about. It doesn't have nothing to do with race or anything like that. Damn, they keep knocking his fence down. You know what I mean? That's and that's just the truth of the matter. Like niggas can't get mad at that. You feel me? Don't be mad at me, man. But just cause you know what I mean, you white or Hispanic doesn't mean that you should be associated with smart. You feel me? Some of y'all niggas, they be looking sad. I be like, yo, what the fuck? Like this nigga really dead think he's smart, my nigga. Like they talking with the voice. Well, how are you dog, man? I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. That should be scary, bro. Yeah, I was like, yo, get out of here, man. Like you so desperate and wanting to be seen as smart instead of actually doing the work and being smart. Like that shit, man. Listen, that shit ain't easy to do, man. You know what I mean? Shit ain't easy to do. But that's all I wanted to say about that because I just didn't like the energy I was getting from that. Like, I just didn't like the energy I was getting from that. It's like, it's crazy, man. I didn't say nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? Pimping. Oh boy. Oh yeah. That's my other brother. They mad at me right now. They gonna be alright. Feel me? They just a little more ridiculous when it comes. They don't know how to deal with their emotions yet. Those individuals, so it's gonna take them a while to. They still mad about the other 10 things I said. So this is just like an add-on. So it's like, you know, it's gonna take them a while. So I can't even wait on them just to make sure that their feelings wore down. Then I say something else. No, nigga. Feel me? Anyway, look, man. Yeah, y'all gotta stop doing that, man. That's the whole systematic racism that we was talking about. Now you using these things as an advantage to you too, and it's like not you too, but you too. Like you two are also using it as an advantage without even knowing. We gotta check our monitor. You gotta have monitor. I said we gotta check our monitor. Yeah, that too. You gotta check your monitor and monitor the things that you're taking advantage of that you don't even know about. And take into consideration that people like me who tell you these things are not trying to tell you just to be wise men, But just for you to be cautious about these things, it's somebody that's helping you. If you really care about the situation at hand, that's all I'm saying. You feel me? And some of these niggas will take it personal, same things that you do not do. When you have that kind of stigma on you, you don't attack somebody like myself. Were you that color? I'm just saying. You feel me? You don't enjoy it that much. That's a nice hat, by the way. But it's a nice hat. You feel me? These niggas be enjoying that shit. And I'm like, yeah, it plays right into that stereotype right there. Because you playing right into it thinking, oh, everybody else is doing it. Well, everybody else is doing, but you can't do it. You feel me? It's same things that you should not do. Like, same things you should not, nobody needs to tell you. I mean, little kids can play with their shit. You a grown ass man, you don't play with your shit. Like, same things you just don't do. I can go on for years about this topic. Because that's all the things that they're not supposed to do are the things that they're doing faithfully with no shame at all. Faithfully. Proud of it. I'm like, God damn, what kind of the game is this? Like, I'm confused by the game that's going on. I'm like, damn, why the fuck I ain't think about this game? Like, how come I couldn't do this with my hand on my waist and I'm baffled by it? Scratching my head with my other hand. I'm like, because it's like, nah, that's some shit you just don't do. I'm like, who taught these niggas? Oh, let me go this way. These niggas will run you over and be like, I didn't see him. I'm sorry. Feel me? I'm like, yo, you don't do that shit, man. But yeah, people throwing the sirens. They don't throw on the sirens when I'm going through what I'm going through. But once I start speaking, people take it more offensive because you said something than it being offensive when people do such things like that you don't stand for, supposedly. Feel me? And yet you can be mistaken for somebody who's doing the same thing, and you can be called the same name when you haven't even done anything remotely in that sense. But yeah, you don't get mad at that, but you get mad when the person, the battered person, the victim, not the victimized, no, the real victim is speaking out, you get offended. Reason why, because you don't deem that person worthy of speaking. Another, you know what I mean? That's that mentality again. You feel me? That's that mentality. Thinking that, whoa, how dare he speaks. That mentality, there it goes again. Then when if somebody come down, it's always the people in the black tent window that seems to do all that stuff. Because they feel the need to hide behind that glass sometimes. Or they got a fast car so they can do that shit and just go away. It's like, why would you do all that? Like, that shit is corny. Anyway, they feel the need to do this because it's like, yeah, how dare he speaks. Like, they feel like it's their right to do this. And then when I speak against it, they take it very personal. As if I'm not in a position to speak about it. The only thing I have is an expression. In this moment, I have to express myself about the things that's going on. But yeah, when I express myself, the person who's doing the most harm, they offended by it. Can you imagine the arrogance of that individual? Can you imagine what kind of a person thinks like that? It's you. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Niggas gotta check themselves. Like, stop playing. You feel me? Because here you are battering, abusing, stalking. You feel me? Doing all kinds of things. And when that person speaks out, you are offended by what that person is saying. That's crazy. That's like, damn, do you even deem me as a person? Do you deem me as a person? What do you see me as? Now I gotta ask those questions. Who do you think I am? Not what do I think I am? Who do you think I am? What do you see me as a human being? Do you see me as you? Feel me? What we talking about? But yeah, when I speak about these things and I express it out openly, you know I ain't hiding nothing. Because even if I wanted to hide it, it's an expose. It's an exposure to me, you feel me? And I never asked no one to listen. So it means the people who are listening are the ones who are supposed to be listening. So the people who are listening are the ones who are supposed to be listening, right? So what that tells you, that tells me, that I could have missed my train. I mean, I could have been stuck behind it. Or I had to wait. She's a nice lady. But sometimes I'm even scared to say nice things about people because I don't want people to take it offensive and think that they'll feel the need to dislike that person because I said something nice about that person. You understand? Shit, that's how crazy it is now. Like you can't even say, "Oh, that's a nice lady. That's a nice white lady. That's a nice black lady. Oh, that guy's nice." Because it's like the next thing I know, they don't want to say nothing to me because you know what I mean they being next thing I know they're being attacked in some form of way, and that's not even fair. Feel me? That's not just because you mad because somebody take a liking to me or somebody's actually just not following the crowd and just being nice. But they try so hard to isolate a brother. I will admit even my own people be falling for that trap. I say my people, I don't mean race. I mean pigmentation. Just people that look like you. They fall for such traps, and it's like, boy, don't you know? Yeah, I'm gonna just get this one. Don't you know that they only getting at me because of this complex the skin that sit on me? Gracias. How much is that? Let me get 8 Lucy's. Yeah. How much is? Yeah, trying to quit anyway. The total is $11. I know because trying to keep track of what you've been telling me. Do me a favor. What's going on, man? Can you put it in a brown bag, please? Thanks. Yep. All right. Thanks. Let me use your lighter, please. Thank you. All right, thanks. Mm-hmm. It's fine, fine. How you doing? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. How about
you're
yourself?
keeping busy.
Yes, I am.
What is all that for?
Oh, that's my badge for work.
What do you do, honey?
I work at Amazon.
You love it?
No, not really.
I don't think anybody does. What
Yeah.
hours do you work?
8:30 to 5.
Oh, in the day?
Yeah, in the day.
What's, I know a girl who works there. Oh my God, I don't know her name. She has little things like this.
It's,
Ashley?
it's like 5,000 associates. Maybe, nah, I'm not sure. Probably like 1,000 plus associates in that building.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's just in that building?
Yeah, it's being expanded every day, so it's getting bigger and bigger.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
the whole facility's not open yet. That's what
Do
it
they
is.
pay better than minimum wage?
Nah, they do pay way better, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they definitely pay
So
better
you
than most
almost
jobs.
have to keep the job.
Exactly. It's like you just gotta be grateful, especially in these days. You understand?
Especially right now.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Yeah. So
You
I'm
know what? Because sometimes, like in the last 3 days, I work for nothing, but
for real.
no one around.
Wow.
They don't come out. You know,
So
they drive up and down the street and they don't stop. So sometimes you just,
you just gotta.
I just show up. You know?
Yeah.
But you have a good night.
You too. Nice.
Stay safe.
You. Thank
Who
you,
are you?
Jeffrey.
Hunter.
All right.
Nice
Thanks.
meeting
All
you.
right.
Okay, buddy.
All right. Thanks.
I'll see you again.
All right. Nice talking to you. What's my Here I go again. Yeah, that's the end of this video. I kind of forgot I left it on. I'm gonna see in a few, probably, maybe tomorrow at 1.